to my little kitchen. Not today, guys. I was at the store and I saw this lady buying like a bunch of egg noodles. Maybe she's going to make some Asian stir fry or things like that. So I decided to make egg noodles today because I know a lot of you guys just buy stuff in the store. I mean, hey, I'm all about saving money. So I'm going to show you how to make simple homemade egg noodles. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to measure, okay, this is how you measure the flour. All right, so that is 1 bread flour, 1 cup bread flour, and half teaspoon salt. Just gonna put like half teaspoon salt. Mix this together. I mean, guys, it's so simple, you know, it's so simple. So always use room temperature eggs and water. And I'm going to mix this with a little bit of water, maybe about 1 tablespoon. So I'm going to mix this together. I mean, hey, if you're all about savings and you don't know how to make something, you can always go on YouTube. You can find many things. All right, so after beating that together, I'm going to put it back. I'm going to mix this. All right, so this is 1 cup of bread flour, half teaspoon salt, 1 egg, and 1 tablespoon of water. Now you can always add more water later on, but so that's what I'm doing. Now it all depends upon your kitchen when you're mixing something. All right, so if you need to add more water, just, you know, add little bit of a time. Okay, all right, so I think this is good. So what I'm going to do here, wait a minute, don't do anything with the camera, because guys, I have my friend holding the camera, and I'm going to flour my board. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to transfer all my batter here, and I'm going to knead this. I mean, I'm pretty sure you can use the machine, but this is what I'm doing. I mean, hey, put all your passion into whatever you're making. It will turn out right. Now, you don't want your dough to be too wet, or you can always add more flour slowly, because we are making egg noodles, okay? You can use the machine, but I like to use my hand with this. I want to be able to feel the texture of the flour. You can always, you know, it's always good to have a little bit of flour next to you and just work it. So you need to do this about 10 minutes. So 10 minutes, all right? 10 minutes. I mean, hey, I guess you don't have to go to the gym now, because you're really working on your bicep, your tricep, or your shoulder and your shoulder. A little bit more flour. That's why it's good to not to put too much water, because if you put too much flour, you're gonna have to ending up, I mean, if you put too much water, you're gonna have to ending up putting a lot of flour. But hey, just kind of just like look at it. If your flour needs more water, or add more flour. You want to knead this until nice and smooth. All right, so now guys, it is double in size. You see, it's double in size now. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to knead it again, okay? It's a lot of work, like I said. You know, just have to be patient. Alright guys, so the dough has been resting for another hour. You know, you can also put this in the fridge and then thaw it out later and start kneading if you don't have a lot of time. So what I'm going to do now, because I actually made 2 batch. I showed you how to make the 1 batch, which is 1 cup of 1 cup of bread flour. Okay, 1 cup of bread flour, half teaspoon of salt. You can just add water little by little and knead it, and here we go. So I'm going to knead this using this. All right, I'm gonna put this aside. So you're just gonna like do it like this. I'm making a lot of noise. Now if I have the machine right now, it will be like a lot easier. But we are doing everything by hand today because this is a reality show. That's right, this is a reality show. If you have any friends coming over for dinner, you know, you can just make this in the morning, then cook it in the evening. I mean, there is a big difference between making the fresh noodle rather than buying it in the store. I don't know, it's just the texture and the taste. It's different. Alright guys, so this is almost done. I mean, I have been kneading the dough. Make sure you need to make this nice and thin. It's like making a pizza. But we are making a noodle today, an egg noodle. Alright, so you know, if your dough is too wet, you can always add more flour, and you just have to keep on rolling and rolling and rolling, okay? All right, so now what I'm gonna do here, all right guys, so I have been kneading this dough. All right, if your dough is a little too wet, you can always add more flour and just knead it again. I'm going to sprinkle this with cornstarch. Cornstarch. I mean, guys, you can use this for pasta, spaghetti, stir-fried noodles. I mean, it's just good. I mean, look at this. Isn't that lovely? I mean, and of course, once you boil this in the water, see? So, that's what it looked like. So let me see what I look like next to the noodles. Let me see. Wow. It smells so nice. Guys, you can also make this egg noodles. These noodles without eggs. Because some people are allergic to eggs, so you don't even need to mix this with eggs. You can just use with bread flour, salt, and water. Now, if you are a low sodium, you can just reduce the salt. But hey, who wants some noodle? I do. Alright guys, well, you know, I hope you learned something today. And like again, this is a homemade egg noodles. You can make it without egg or with eggs. So hey, write down below what you think and try to make this at home. You're gonna save so much money, and like I said, I am all about saving money, and I like making fresh food. So alright guys, so this is Marcel Reality Show. Thank you so much for watching, and drop down your comments below and let me know what you want me to cook next. Until then, God bless and peace out.